Guess we are live. We are live. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today, my boy? I got my boy David right there with me. Make sure you check him out on YouTube. He's a great guy. If you can, you can post your Facebook, your YouTube channel below. Like that, everybody can subscribe to you. Uh, Hello, Nora. Thank you for stopping by. And
Oh,
also
what's
we
up, Noah?
got Mr. Doug. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming by. Well, Mr. Dave, let my viewers know a little about you. Subscribe to you, dude.
A little
Uh,
about me. Well, let's see. I've been, I actually do pest control for a living. I've been doing that for about the last, 10, 12 years. Um, I'm married, got, 4 kids. Well, actually 6 children. I have 2 stepchildren too, but I've raised them since they were little, so they're mine. I have, 3 grandchildren. Um, I've been in the online world for about the last 15 years or so. Actually, my first endeavor into uh, the online world was, are you ready for this one? Back in 1990, whatever year it was, 97, 98, whatever year it was, Princess Diana died. And I only say that was because I ordered this kit in the mail. And while I
yeah.
was watching her funeral, I was opening this kit. Turned out it was a scam. Guy did prison time after that, but hey, I was my entrepreneurial spirit was peaked already, and I was bound determined I was going to do something. So
Exactly.
here I am. I've been, stacking silver since the beginning of 2025, and really glad I did. Wish I would have started way sooner. You
We,
know,
we all do. We all do, man. We all do.
but here's the interesting part. Since I started, I looked back and because I'm starting to journal it too. I've got an app I can journal it on, and my very first piece of silver that I bought was $39.
And how much is those silver price today?
It's currently right now $77.78. I'm looking at
So,
it right now.
so you made a profit.
I believe I'm up about 90 something percent because of the way it's climbed over how much silver I bought. I'm up about 90% return on
Awesome,
my
awesome.
investment. Um, any return on investment is good with me, but 90%, hell yeah, I'll take that all day long. And it fluctuates obviously because silver goes up and down, but we're not coming
Mm-hmm.
down anytime soon, if at all ever, with all the demand that's out there. All these data centers that they're building, they're going to need freaking truckloads of that stuff, man. And
Yes, sir.
nobody's letting it go. They're all hoarding it.
Yes, sir. Now, I want to say first of all, I want to say thank you for stopping by, coming by, and let me ask you some questions. I'm gonna
All right,
put you
go
in the
for it.
spot. You know,
Go for it.
uh, let's say, you know what? Let me try to do this. Let me try to put it in the bottom. Copy this. Try to do this. Maybe I can probably do this way. Hold on. Put it in the, so that everybody can participate. Is this recording? Show. You see the question?
Yep.
All right. What originally made you start investing in silver instead of just holding cash or dollars?
Because the dollar isn't worth jack diddly. And it gets worse by the day because our government prints it like it's, a flyer that they're going to pass out. And that doesn't do anything for it. And inflation is, and it's a hedge against inflation. And it, I mean, just like I said earlier, look right there. I mean, since I've started stacking it, I've got, 90% return on my investment. If I was to cash out today, I would have no complaints about, the investment that I've made and the return on investment I would get. However, I'm not cashing out anytime soon. So we're just going to keep stacking.
I understand that. Understand that. Well, I want to say thank you real quick to Shepard. How you doing? How you doing? And Coach Julie, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
thanks for
you.
hopping by, people.
You can go ahead and comment your answer and below the questions at the bottom. Basically, the question was what originally made you start investing in silver instead of just holding it. So we're gonna go to the second question. All right, you guys can participate as well. All right, second question. Let me take this one out. Let me put in the ticker. All right. Do you see silver more as a protection against inflation, or as an opportunity for growth, or both?
Both.
For both.
I mean, both.
Why?
I, because I mean, yet again, the dollar sucks, and we've got to protect our money somehow, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And
Yes, we
I
do.
mean, I look at it this way. One of the reasons that I stack the way I do, and I originally even started dabbling into side hustles, was because I went through a divorce and it cost me a lot of money. I won the divorce. Even I had custody of the kids, stuff like that. But
Oh, you froze on me, buddy.
I walked through. I had to do what I had to do. So this is kind of, I'm looking at it like this. This is kind of my retirement.
I understand.
Um,
I definitely understand that. All right, let's jump back in the comments. Say hello to people. Hello. I just saw Russ here. Who's that? Poetic Tears. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I think Russ is up here up top. Hello, Russ. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm putting
what's up,
Dave in the
Russ?
spot. So let's see for the other question. Come on. Other question. Um, Question number three. It will be why do you think silver is still overlooked by most people today?
Because people don't understand it, and most people they're too mesmerized by gold, and what they're not realizing is that if they pay attention, it's silver's up about 170% for the year, 174%, something like that, 170 right around there. So the growth rate's gonna start climbing, and it's gonna be, who knows what, but it's climbing fast. So why would
Mm-hmm.
you know? It's not going to come down. It's to me. I'm not now. That's not any. I'm no expert, but my
Yeah.
gut feeling is it's not coming down anytime soon.
Well, I really think it's gonna go up because, like I said earlier, China, they stopped all the exports. All right, they're
Yeah,
kicking out all the mining companies of China. All those big corporations, they're tightening their their they're tightening their inventory. All right,
yeah,
and we have a big supply and demand going on. We have solar panels, we have electric cars, uh, water purifiers, everything is silver. So it's been
like I said, and they're
it's
wanting
been
to build all these data centers
yep.
because they're going to put. They have to. AI has to have all these data centers. So they need all that silver.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go
So
to question number four. Let me see, I can do this. Question number four. Boom. Am I doing it? Yeah. There we go. Question number four. What would you say to someone who thinks silver is old fashioned or unnecessary?
I would say old fashioned, yes. Unnecessary, no. Old
It's like you.
fashioned because it's been used for thousands of years, but unnecessary because they don't understand it. To
It's
them,
like what I said last time with your grandma's china cabinet and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, they'll just sit up in grandma's cabinet, and collect dust.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All
That's
right.
that's just, I mean, that's just it right there.
Yep. Ready for question number five?
Yep.
Don't worry. So far you have an A plus. Right. People for people that stay tuned to the end, I'm gonna be giving away this little bracelet here for the people that stay to the end. So let's go to question number five. Did a boom boom show. All right, here we go. How does owning physical silver change the way you think about saving wealth?
How does owning physical silver change the way I think about
Me,
savings and wealth?
addicting.
Well,
It's addicting. That's what I say. It's very
I
addicting.
I say the more you save, the more wealth you're building because I look at it this way. I mean, there's things that I've bought and I've thought, man, I could have bought silver. I could have spent that money on silver. You know what I mean? And because I think, damn, 90% return on my investment. What's it going to be a year from now? That's what I think every day. What's it going to be a year from now? What's it going to be a year from now? What's it going to be a and that that's that's what makes me think about it. And the if my older self could talk to my younger self, I'd slap him and tell him, pay attention. If you know what I mean. It's one of those. It changes the whole concept of the way I think, because, like I said, if I would have known, if I would have been paying attention, I would have started
Yeah,
stacking a long time ago. If I would have had somebody that could have explained it to me, you know what I mean?
yeah, but the thing is that when we're young, we don't listen to that. We just listen to the radio and go to the club and go to the bar. We don't, like I say, the school doesn't teach this kind of stuff. We are not
No.
financially educated when it comes to saving our money and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, look at my shirt
Oh yeah. Ooh, I check that out. I like that.
right there. Make sure you
It's got a nice
subscribe.
contrast with the colors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on. Number 6. Why do you believe silver has more upside potential compared to other assets right now, like
Strictly because of the
Bitcoin?
demand.
Yeah,
Strictly because of the demand.
and Bitcoin's like, you see, Bitcoin just went all the way down,
Yeah,
and
it'll rebound. I'm not a big crypto guy. I've got a little bit, but I'm not a big crypto guy. I don't understand it, so I don't even try to understand it.
like I hear you. Ready for number 7? Let's go.
Yep.
Boom, boom, scroll on the bottom. 7. Show. All right, number 7. How did the value of a dollar change your view on silver? Big
Well, I
time.
never paid attention to the value of a dollar before. And actually, the guy that owns my company that I work for, he stacks silver, and he's an investment guy. And I do his pest control. And there was one day, probably earlier this year, it was cold outside. He said, check this out. Me and you're going to have a conversation today. We're not doing the pest control. I was like, okay, cool. I thought I was in trouble. I really did. And he's like, no, I'm going to give you a little education on money.
I
So
get
that's what he did. I mean, but that's what my boss did for me. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody has a
it.
boss like that. So he kind of opened my eyeballs up. He goes, the value of a dollar sucks, man. And he flat told me to stack silver. He said that's where your money's protected at. He said it's gonna go. He said it's going up. It's gonna go up. And he said stack as much of it as you can.
Yeah,
Stack as much of
precious
it as you can.
metals. Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. And I see Robert. What's his name? Kawasaki.
Yeah, Kiyosaki, Robert
Kiyosaki.
Kiyosaki.
Yeah, he says that all the time, and I've been listening to a lot of those big people, and they all say precious metals is the way to go. I
It
see the
is.
comments coming in. I'll focus on the comments at the end of the video, but I just want to get these questions out of the way right quick. All right, we're gonna question number 8. Let me copy and paste this on the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. Question number 8. If someone starts small today, how can silver compound into real wealth over time?
Well, if they start small, getting started at any amount you buy is helping you out. And as it goes up, I mean, as you keep stacking, it goes up. Your return on investment is going to be, you just got to keep paying attention to it. I mean, getting started is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Getting started is what matters. I mean, I don't care. Look, man, every chance I get, if I can only buy 5 grams, that's what I'm buying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't care. It's silver. It's got value. That's why it's silver. So I'm
Now,
buying it.
you said about Graham right there. We both work with a company that gives free bar gram. I'll
Yeah.
give you guys the information about that at the end of the video, so you guys can grab a free gram of bar. That gram right now is worth 350 something. Let me take and show you.
It's worth like 250 something. I think I figured it out. I figured it out earlier. If you take because the shipping on the 1 gram bar is 274. If you take the price, they're paying less than 50 cents for a gram of, copper, not copper, but silver that's worth $2.50.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, I'll give you guys information like that. So you guys can get at least start and getting yourself a free gram of silver. I'll give you that information at the end. Just stand on
when I
by.
got mine, it was less than $1.
All right, here we go. Question number 9. Uh, what made you take action in joining Quicksilver instead of sitting on the sidelines?
Well, as being in the home based business as long as I have, and I've built, quite a few teams, and I've worked for some pretty good people, and I've always learned to look at the product. And when the product became silver, it kind of coincided with my boss telling me that about silver. And I saw Russ promote it. I hadn't been on Facebook in a while. I'd step back. I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I'd step back, and so then I saw it and I thought, man, because me and Russ had a talk about if a business came along that was like this, stacking precious metals or something like that, we'd be all over it. And so when I saw him promoting it, and I checked my messenger, and because I hadn't opened it, and I don't know how long, there was a message in there about it. And I said, well, let me check this out. Yeah, there you go. Check that out. That's bad to the bone right there. And I looked at it, and I signed up like that. I didn't even really go through 100% of the information. I trusted who was sending me the information, and I started ordering and started stacking.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it, and then I told you back in 2006, silver was under $20, and I was buying 5 ounces every week. And now,
Yeah,
I can't even buy 5 ounces every week.
yeah, that's a lot.
So that's the reason I went ahead and follow your lead on this. So I want to say
Well, I
thank you
mean,
about that. I appreciate that.
yeah, I look at it like this. I look at it like this. Being in the home-based business, I've dabbled majority of the time in a digital product, like the one we did before, got backup, stuff like that. I've been in healthcare products, but here's the thing. With these businesses, you have to be a part of the product and you have to be able to order something. And if you're not going to use that product, you can't fake it. And I don't use all that stuff. So I'm just going to wind up throwing it away and wasting my money. I'm not wasting my money here. Even
Yeah,
if
creating value.
that ounce of silver I'm getting every month is gaining in value. If you
Yes.
went 5 months without signing up one person, you're still making money on your return on investment because you're getting the silver sent to you.
Now, can you really use your commission to get buy silver without
Yes, sir,
using
you
your
can.
paycheck?
I use mine every month to buy silver and
Yeah.
to pay for my monthly.
See, that's my strategy right there. I don't want to use my paycheck to buy silver. I use my commissions to buy silver. I know
So
people are
basically, it's
struggling.
free.
Exactly.
By
All right,
by
let's
using
go
my
question number
commissions, it's free.
10. Let's go question number 10. I got a copy here. Boom, boom. If you guys have any questions, go ahead, comment below. I'll go over at the end with the questions and all that. I just want to go over these right quick. All right. Question number 10. Show. Uh, what's one thing you've gained since joining Quicksilver that made a real difference in your silver stacking journey?
Um, what's the one thing I've gained besides my
Money.
return on investment would probably be the people that I work with, and the things that I've learned about silver. I never knew that they used it in water filtration.
Yeah.
I never knew that they used it, that it had a antimicrobial uh, element to it, and they use it in bandages.
It
I
uses
didn't
that
know that.
medical devices and everything.
I knew it was the best. Now I didn't know it was the best transfer of electricity because of working in the HVAC industry. I always thought it was weird because the one company I worked for, he would only buy the silver connectors and he would buy nothing else because they were the best ones. And he's like, they're not cheap, but they're not junk either. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was always like, whoa, that's kind of weird, but I understand why now.
Let's get to the comments right quick. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Uh, let's go to the bottom. Mr. Drew, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Uh, Coach Juliet, make sure you guys put your YouTube channel below so like that everybody can subscribe to each other. Shout at me about 84. 1 point today. Nice, nice. She goes, my husband is in two. It's on it too. Hell yeah, there we go. Nora says, "Hey, coach." Nikki, pressure me. Yes, you made money, Nora. You made money. We got what's up, Silver Stackers? Hell yeah, all the way to the end. How you doing, Russ? Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget the like ups. Yep, don't hit that. Make sure you hit that like. Uh, then we got Poetic Tears saying hello. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming by. Coach Juliet said, make sure you check out Coach Juliet if you're into like eating right and all that stuff. She has a lot of really good information about that. Please share it out. Yes, yes, share this out to anybody. She says hello. Everybody say hello to each other. So that's good. Let's see what she says. How high do you think it will go? When my friend said October 1st, he was wishing. I even if he goes, if he's 100, I will not sell. Hold is I'm telling you, silver is gonna go above 100 or even be more than that. I would definitely hold.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a stacking game, and it's a stacking game that I don't plan on depleting from the stack. The stack's gonna go higher. I counted since March. I have stacked exactly, and I don't know exactly how much I got coming because I got some silver coming, but I'm exactly at 42 ounces.
42. I got 22.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing. I got a free silver coin from. I'm gonna do a quick shout out the Punisher Stacker. I
That's
got
money in
two
your
free.
pocket
I
then.
got two free silver coins from him,
That's money in
and
your pocket then.
he's actually giving away a 5 ounce bar. Yeah, so make sure you check him out and do that. Let's see. Partner Juliet, hello, hello. Russ says we will see 4 digits silver by next year. I definitely hold it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
agree 100%.
All right, Mr.
I
Dave.
agree
I'm gonna leave you
100%.
I'm gonna give you the floor to see what you want to say, anything like that. You want to say anything?
Um, if I could say anything to anybody that's watching or watching in the future would be to pay attention to silver, get with Nikki, and get your free 1 gram bar of silver. But B, the man is onto something, and he has been. He knows what he's talking about with the silver. Um, I mean, it's not going anytime. It's not going any lower. It's going to fluctuate like everything does a little
Yeah,
bit.
but
There's going to
I don't
be,
think we'll see 50s again.
yeah, everything fluctuates. You know what I mean? Everything fluctuates. Stocks, everything. That's just the nature of the beast. But here's the thing: it goes up, and then notice my band on my arm. It goes up, it goes up, and then it goes up to its high, and then it comes back down, but it still stays up above the previous high, right?
I've been saying it for a while. It's gonna hit
And then
60.
it'll float for a day or two, and then it might even drop $1. So what? And then all of a sudden, there it goes back up again. I mean, it constantly is climbing. So it's an
Mm-hmm.
investment that if you've got the extra money, you better pay for it, man. You better
I
stack
was
it while you
actually
can,
doing. I was
especially if you're young.
actually. Yeah, you're young. Yeah, I was
If
actually
you're
doing a
young right
video.
now, I've been preaching to my kids, buy silver.
I was recording the screen, and I saw the moment when it passed 60. So, oh, you figure me out.
Yeah, and that was
Right.
just a couple weeks ago.
Exactly. Well, to get your free silver bar, just check that out right there, right quick. Freesilvertour.com. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and give out this right here. All right, let's go. Let's go over here. Share this right here. Boom, boom. That's the stage. All right, all you gotta do is hashtag silver, and the winner will get one of the little wristbands, and you'll get a little dog tag as well. So all you gotta do is hashtag silver. Um, I need to see at least people. How many people are watching right now? We got a couple people watching. We got one person. Hashtag silver. I need more than one person to win this. Anybody watching? Go ahead, do it. You can do it, Dave, too. You know. But I tell you, man, I'm really excited. I got into this, especially when I should have never stopped buying silver. I should have just never stopped. I should have just continue buying. Back in 2006, I would have made a lot more money than I am now. You know. And so
Well,
far, we got. Say what?
I said, well, you live, you learn, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You live and you
Um,
learn.
so far, we only got 4 entries. 4 entries. Anybody else? Anybody else? Well, I think four is good enough. You guys ready? I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see who wins it. Hey,
Uh-oh.
D, D. Make sure you message me. Congrats. Make sure you message me my my Facebook page, my YouTube, my Facebook. Damn, my words are all messed up. My Facebook page. It's on my bio. Make sure you message me so that I can send you. Is that Doug? Oh, okay. Make sure you message me. I will. He's only fans. I'll go ahead. I'll send you. I'll send you two of these. One for you, one for your wife as well, and that you can have it. You know, but you know, all right, everybody. Real quick before we go, I don't make this video too long. But if you're serious about protecting your wealth and stacking silver, here's what you gotta do. Go right now, freesilvertour.com. Take that tour. Claim your free silver bar. It's not gonna cost you much. Just that bar alone is gonna make you money. It's that simple. You know, as you know, I like to provide education. I like to provide value, and it's a start of my journey. I'm trying to get 1,000 ounces, and be a I want you to be part of my story. So don't wait, don't overthink it, because opportunities like this, they move fast. You saw a couple of weeks ago how the price was, and it moved up. In a way, I wish, honestly, I kind of wish people stop buying so the price can go lower so they can buy more silver. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, the more people buy, the price is going to go up. But the thing is, I'm not greedy. I want everybody to be successful at this. So grab your silver today and start stacking. You know, stack high and stack deep. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to say anything to Dave?
For anybody that says, we got to pay the $274 shipping and handling on that little silver bar. If you went to SD Bullion and bought that 1 low gram silver bar, it cost you $15 or so to get it sent to your house. So just understand, we're giving you more bang for your shipping than anybody is, because I mean, come on. And by the time you probably get it, it's going to be worth more than the $2.74 that you paid for it, the way it's climbing. So
I'm gonna put my Facebook page on the comments, so that you can contact me, Doug, so that I can get you information, send you that. But he's right. You know what? Let's go right quick over here. Share this tab. All right. Am I showing it right? Nope, I'm not showing it right. Here we go. All right. Right now, the price of silver is 78.15. Okay, that's an ounce.
but
Let's
click
see how
on
many.
year to date. Click on year to date.
Hold on. Year to date. Boom. All right. Right now,
171 is what
yeah,
it's up for the year.
the gram is 255.
Yeah, and you're
255
paying
a gram.
274 for it.
All right. Now it's up 1.1.
171%.
Yep.
Almost
And
172%.
let's go over here right quick. Look at the value of a dollar. Let's go up to date. The value of a dollar
Jack.
is minus 9.57, and the silver has gone up 108.665.
Yeah. So
What is that saying? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. What is that thing
Don't
you
make
use?
dollars, don't make sense.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
You
You know,
know, I'm 51 years old. I'm gonna be 52. I know, Nick, you're a couple years older than me. And we're
I'm
our
25. You're
mindset.
talking about. I'm 25 years old.
Well,
Crazy.
I just want, hey, we age backwards, right? So,
Exactly.
but we our mindset's a little bit different than most as far as our
Well,
saving.
I tell you why our mindset is different. Because back in the day, us as growing up, we went outside. We played outside. We created ways to entertain our mind. We created. We made slingshots. We were out there. Making our own guns. We were out there outside. We were
Skin on our knees, jumping ramps.
exactly. We were explorers. We were adventurers.
That's
And,
right.
and now this generation, these kids, they have iPod, um,
Cell phones.
cell phones. They're not out there being adventurous. They in that comfort zone, and once you're in that comfort zone, it's hard to get out of it. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why in our age, we see a lot of people that start getting to silver at our age. Now, if you start doing this as 19, 20 years old, and every month consistently you start buying silver, I guarantee you'll have more silver than your 401k.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
guarantee it.
people, the young folks, and I get it, they all want to be influencers and, oh, make my money on TikTok, whatever, and that's great and that, but you better do something to protect it.
Exactly,
And you
exactly.
better do something to invest it with. And silver's a safe bet. So um, I advise them to do it. I
Well,
mean, I look
no,
at it like this, when, yeah, like you said, when we were younger, we went outside, we explored. We got up in the summertime after we got out of school. We ate breakfast out the door. We didn't come home till lunchtime. After lunch was eaten, we went right back out the door. We didn't come home till dinner time. After dinner, we went right back out the door, came back home, the street lights come on. I mean, our life was an adventure.
yeah, it was an adventure. So right now we
And
have that
so
the
when it's
mentality
something that
different.
we can explore, we usually explore it.
Right. All right, people, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and also Dave, make sure you put your Facebook,
I'll put it in the
YouTube
comments.
channel. Put it in a comment. Put your YouTube channel there so that everybody can subscribe to each other, and we can show support to one another. That's one of my goals right there, because I have a passion of helping people. You know, but um, I got one more thing I want to say. It's been a couple of days. I have not smoked a cigarette. It's been
Ooh,
yes, yes,
good for
yes,
you.
yes. On Christmas Day, I started smoking. I got the patch right here.
Did you?
Yeah. So I want to put that out there. I have not smoked a cigarette today. Especially today's my day off, and I usually, smoking my day off, and like cigarette and coffee. So it's been tough. I talk a lot in
Good.
my video. One of my videos, I talk about discipline and being focused. And if I'm preaching it, I gotta show it. And so far, if I can stop smoking, you guys can stop doing whatever you guys doing. And
I
do something good for your life.
I did it back in 2013.
Mhm.
I put cigarettes down.
Yeah, because
It was the night. It was the night uh, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Dodgers to go to the World Series.
yeah,
I had my last cigarette at like 11:58 that night or something like that,
that's,
and
I tell you,
I haven't
man.
picked up one since. I vaped for about 3 months with just a little bit of nicotine in it, and then I vaped. The very end of the vaping didn't have any
I
nicotine in it, and I was like, all right, well
because
now this just became a habit, so I can just get rid of
it,
this. But
it, it, it
I haven't
really
picked up a cigarette since.
it really came sense to me because this right here, I cigarettes, I'm smoking, wasting money. This right here, I'm putting money into it. I can't smoke it, you know,
That's right.
but it's creating value, right?
That's
So
right.
if I can, the money I'm spending on cigarettes and buy silver, I'll be in a better position, because thing is, I'm upset because it's a coin show, coming. And I don't have a lot of money to buy silver to go over there and buy silver. But if I would have started smoking long time ago, I could have bought me like a whole lot of silver.
Well, it's all right. But what's the best time to start was how many months ago as you're talking, but what's the second best time? Right now.
Yeah,
So,
right now, right now. So
you
people,
know,
just it's not gonna cost you anything. Just take the free tour at freesilvertour.com. It's a little simple video. You can check out. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I understand that, but you know, just get that free bar and just get
yeah,
used to holding that silver in your hand, and you'll be good to go.
that's
All right,
right.
people. I'm not video's too long. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna end it now. I want to say thank you for everybody that stopped by. Make sure the winner message me on Facebook. I think did you put your YouTube channel on the message?
I will.
All right, make sure you do that now because it's pretty much awesome. All right, people. Make sure you subscribe to each other. That's what I care about. Happy New Year! I'm gonna try to be doing videos like this every week, and I remember. Da, da, da. Awesome. All right, people. I'm gonna say good night. I'm gonna end it. Thank you for stopping by. Naked Silver